In a shocking twist, Coronation Street has finally revealed Rob Donovan's fate following his dramatic fall down the stairs, confirming that not only is he alive, but he is now a fugitive on the run. Viewers last saw Rob, Mark Bayless, lying motionless at the bottom of a stairwell after a dramatic confrontation with his sister Carla Connor, Allison King, whom he had kidnapped. The shocking moment unfolded when Carla, desperate to escape her brother's clutches, pushed him in self-defense, sending him plummeting down the stairs. DC Lissa Swain, Vicky Myers, who had been searching for Carla, arrived at the scene alongside Carla and was visibly shaken by what had just transpired. However, in another jaw-dropping twist, tonight's episode confirmed that Rob was far from finished. The episode opened with Lisa kneeling beside Rob's seemingly lifeless body. After a tense moment, she checked for a pulse and, believing she had found none, solemnly declared Rob dead. With Carla's health deteriorating after her kidney transplant surgery, Lisa made the decision to prioritize getting her to the hospital instead of securing the crime scene. Enter Kit Green, Jacob Roberts, Lisa's police colleague and rising antagonist, who turned up at the scene, ready to start an official investigation. Lisa, however, convinced him to delay his examination of Rob's body, urging him to help transport Carla to the hospital instead. Unbeknownst to Lisa, Rob's ordeal was far from over. Moments after they left, his eyes flickered open. He had survived the fall. Realizing the urgency of his situation, he began his desperate attempt to escape capture. At the hospital, Carla was rushed into urgent care, where doctors delivered more troubling news. She had developed an infection, increasing the risk of her body rejecting Rob's kidney, the very organ that had been transplanted to save her life. With tensions high and Carla's condition worsening, Ryan Prescott, grew increasingly furious, blaming Rob for the entire situation. Meanwhile, Kit seized the opportunity to interrogate Lisa, questioning her about Rob's supposed death. Lisa, still unaware that Rob had survived, was saved from further scrutiny when her daughter Betsy, Sidney Martin, arrived with Roy Cropper, David Nielsen, Ryan, and Bobby Crawford, Jack Carroll, interrupting the intense discussion. While Lisa and Kit were at the hospital, Craig Tinker, Colson Smith, made a shocking discovery. Rob's body was no longer at the crime scene. A stunned Kit realized that not only was Rob alive, but he had managed to escape. The real mystery deepened when they noticed Lisa's car was also missing. In a frantic attempt to piece together the puzzle, Craig and Kit concluded that Rob had somehow fled using Lisa's car before the police had even arrived. This revelation immediately placed Lisa under scrutiny, making her appear complicit in Rob's escape. The episode then cut to Rob, injured but determined, pulling into a lay-by. Aware that law enforcement was closing in on him, he ditched the car and staggered away, clutching his bruised ribs. His journey as a fugitive had officially begun. Back at the hospital, Lisa was struggling to come to terms with everything that had happened. When she was finally seen by doctors for her head injury sustained during Rob's attack, she was discharged, but didn't even have a moment to breathe before running into Kit once more. Kit, now fully convinced that Lisa had played a role in Rob's escape, ordered her to the police station to give a full statement. In a tense interrogation, Lisa recounted her version of events, still adamant that Rob was dead when she checked him. But Kit wasn't convinced. Then came the bombshell. Kit informed Lisa that Rob was not only alive, but had successfully fled the scene. He wasted no time in accusing her of helping him escape, an accusation Lisa fiercely denied. Meanwhile, Craig discovered a crucial piece of evidence: a burner phone recovered from the scene, which was believed to belong to Mandy, Rebecca Atkinson, the prison officer Rob had been romantically involved with. When Craig revealed that the phone contained a voice note, Kit's expression darkened. This could be the evidence they needed to track Rob down. While chaos erupted at the police station, Carla slowly regained consciousness in her hospital bed. As she opened her eyes, she found Lisa by her side. Apologizing for her role in making a deal with Rob, Lisa reassured Carla that Rob was alive but urged her not to worry. Instead, she should focus on her recovery. Elsewhere, tensions were easing between Ryan and Bobby. The pair sat down for a drink at the Rovers, where Ryan apologized for his earlier outburst. But just as they were starting to patch things up, Bobby received a message that would change everything. Rob had contacted him. The text, simple but desperate, read, "I need your help, son. I wouldn't ask if I wasn't desperate." Bobby stared at the message in shock, realizing his father was still out there, hiding in the shadows behind a container unit. The final moments of the episode left fans wondering, will Bobby respond to his father's plea? With Rob Donovan now a fugitive, Lisa Swain under intense scrutiny, and Carla's health hanging in the balance, Coronation Street has set up an explosive storyline. Will Lisa be able to clear her name, or will Kit succeed in pinning Rob's escape on her? What secrets does Mandy's burner phone hold? And perhaps the most pressing question of all, will Bobby help his father, or will he turn him in? One thing is for sure, this Coronation Street drama is far from over.